Libra, I'm here to give you a Supermoon series wildcard read straight from the hip, lots of lip. And we're looking at the Supermoon lunar cycle that got kicked off on July 3rd in the sign of Capricorn that is going to come to a culmination point on August 1st. Again, another supermoon in the sign of Aquarius. In fact, that supermoon on July 3rd kicked off what will be a series of 4 back-to-back supermoons. And in August, with that August 1st supermoon that gets kicked off in the sign of Aquarius, we later that month have a blue supermoon when we have the second supermoon of the month of August in the sign of Pisces. So a lot of expansion coming in, a lot of old cycles ending, new cycles beginning. There's so much action going on. We got the nodes of destiny shifting. We have, Venus backsliding and bringing all kinds of stuff around the bend, and surprise wins, things you weren't expecting. I feel like you're fashionably late. You're fashionably late, Libra. You want to draw out the suspense. You know, the way that you enter the scene counts for everything. You know, it's all about that premiere energy. Okay, there's something you're premiering. Okay, Libra, let's find out what this is about. We're going to dive into this energy. We're going to have some fun with it. We're specifically looking at, we're doing a series, okay? It's kicking off with this first period of time, this first lunar cycle between the first supermoon and the second one that's coming up on August 1st. So pulling in the energy for Libra Collective. What's coming in for Libra Collective this supermoon cycle, beginning with that supermoon that kicked off in Capricorn on the 3rd of July and will culminate on August 1st in the sign of Aquarius. What is coming in for the Libra Collective? All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck energy, strength. I feel like you're in a real strong position. I think you've overcome the challenges of the past. I think you went through a really rough go of it there for a while. I think you fought it for a while. I think you got drug a long, hard mile, Libra. I do. I think you were resistant. But I think you got to the place where you reached sort of this willingness to just be radically accepting of whatever was showing up on your path. And this is how you alchemize that energy. I also feel that though you've been through a really rough time, you do have some loyal people who've stuck by your side. You have gained more of a sense of awareness around who you can really count on at the end of the day. I feel like you're being lifted up. You know, maybe you feel like you were held down. Maybe you feel like you were held back. Maybe you feel like there's people that you thought you could count on that weren't very supportive. I see that, you know what side your bread is buttered on. That's what I got, okay? And whoever was trying to hold you back, you're overcoming that now. We got loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. This is your moment. Like I said, big premiere energy, big debut energy. Like, okay, it's my moment. I worked hard for this. I've been slugging it out, man, and I've gotten to the other side of this. I've let go of what I needed to let go of. I've alchemized my stuff. I've been doing the work, and I'm stepping into what I got up ahead of me, my destiny, you know. I earned it. It's that kind of energy. I earned it. I'm claiming it, and I'm going to fucking milk it for all it's worth. That energy, very front and center, okay? Big strength energy also coming in Leo season, because all the action is going down in Leo season. So Leo season, you're really going to pop off, all right? You're going to pop off, and you got something to share, all right? And it feels good. It's got like popping corks kind of energy, celebration energy. All right, what's coming in for Libra Collective during this cycle that they need to be aware of? Also, Libra, you're going to be taking over the South Node position. It's karmic balancing time, really closing the old cycle so you can enter the new one. Step into that Aries North Node, activate your North Node. Pay attention to where you have your North Node in your chart. It's significant. This is where you should pour your energy, your attention, your focus. This is where you're going to see your rise. This is where you're going to see expansion. So do tune into that, okay? Because Aries energy is adding fuel to your fire. You may have Aries adding fuel to your fire, all right? Interesting. Yeah, I think so. Wow, okay, we got a lot coming out here. Good energy, Libra. It's looking really good. Looking really good, off with a bang. Crossing energy, we have the High Priestess. Success, protection from magistrate. So we know you've settled the score. We know that your karmic debt is paid in full. We've all been working through karma during this cycle, all right? You are taking over that self-know position, and you did kick off the whole plutonic deep dive way back when. You know, you got a jump start on all the other signs with that. So it's like, you better have it balanced out by now, Libra. And if you don't, get it together, man. Because you really need to, you know, because when we end up in that self-know position, like, you're going to be held accountable. But this looks good. It looks like you've been doing the work. I see High Priestess here. It makes me think a priestess makes all things sound. And I think this is what you've been working on. You've been working on making all things sound. Some of you are in the business of metaphysics. You know, you have some spiritual based business, or maybe you're a reader like me, or perhaps, you know, you have a botanica, or you do some kind of spiritual work, maybe even spiritual counseling work, you know. There's some component of this present in the work that you do. You're finding success. It's a time of arrival for you, and it looks like it'll be really good. It also looks like, you know, where you've been concerned, like, you know, have I done everything I can do to, like, tie up all the loose ends, you know? Am I going to be able to get to the other side of the challenges I've had, or am I going to get stuck in another karmic loop and run over by that wheel? You know, you got protection from magistrate, so I think you're good. Okay, you've appeased the powers that be. We see here we got King of Pentacles energy. This makes me think of really rising up into that North Node energy that's in play right now, which is Taurus, and Taurus will be passing over that baton to Aries when it hits that point on July 18th. And the Leo new moon energy is really strong. We actually got a new moon coming in on the 17th in the sign of Cancer. But the very next day, when it's in its light building phase, okay, is when new moon comes in, it comes in as dark moon. And then the next day, it's like you really get the light building energy coming in. So the light building energy of Leo is coming in at the same time that we got this, you know, changing of the nodes of destiny. So it's really like the light breaking through after a difficult cycle where you were held back. You're really seeing success. And I think also with that High Priestess energy, Aries North Node, you know, makes me think of the Magician. Okay, so the counterpoint of that energy, you're ready to rise up into that. You know, you integrated the lessons of the Scorpio South Node. You're ready to, you know, rise up into taking that initiative. I do say pay attention to your first house in your chart, okay? That, or wherever you have Aries in your chart as well. That's going to show you where there's some kind of new action. There's something happening. There's a lot of success in these areas for you, okay? So pay attention to that in your natal chart. But this could also be a King of Pentacles that's kind of coming into, you know, get things balanced out. They might be part of this balancing coming in, all right? Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It says obedience causes harmony and peace and calms anger in anyone. So this is somebody who, you know, they're a stable energy. They're also somebody who's very prosperous. I also see this as you know, you've been building something for yourself. You've been doing the work. I think you're rising up into that destiny and you're in this place. But I also feel like there's also like some ally coming in here. This person's here to help establish peace and harmony in a situation where there's been anything but, okay? Somebody's here can like really cut through the nonsense to what's needed for the new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, right? And I see them doing this. They're like going to bring a lot of kind of like balancing, calming energy to a situation that maybe has been very dramatic, or there's been a lot of upheaval or arguments, you know, just issues. This person is going to make things right. I feel like that. Okay. Let's get some more information about this King of Pentacles. Tell Libra what they need to know about this King of Pentacles in the cycle. All right. Three of Cups. This somebody is bringing in healing into the situation. There will be cause for celebration. This is also something about you really doing the work and seeing success. Like whatever you're building on a business level is about to really pop off. It says fame and renown. Influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. So I feel like you're moving into expansion, Libra. There's something to really celebrate here. It's got like big toasting, a moment of success. You might even be doing like some kind of launch of something. There might be a really successful launch of something. You might also be expanding your work. This requires you to travel a bit. Kind of get your work out to a greater audience. Some of you may also be doing this online, okay? Commerce as well influences commerce. It makes me think of shipping with voyages as well. So you might be getting into some kind of business where maybe you're developing products, you know, maybe you're opening a storefront, something along these lines. Whatever you're doing is like you're the right hand of God. Like this is divinely inspired, okay? Something here is meant for you. This is your birthright. I feel like you're really activating your destiny at this time. And it's not just like the inspiration. It's not just the feeling, the passion, the dream, and the hope of it. It's here. It's arriving. You can see it. You got a very powerful new beginning coming in after a time of a lot of loss with the 5 of Cups. You know, you had some big loss. I mean, it's like you just feel like everything that had once poured into you was poured out, you know. But that pouring out, it like nurtured something to grow, you know. It nurtured something to grow. And there's a new beginning here. And look, it says prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. So where you felt stuck and where you felt trapped and where you felt held back, you're moving forward in a really big way. There's cause for celebration here. It really, you know, to me, it really looks like there's some situation that caused a lot of trouble that is being worked out, you know. Somebody is helping in this situation. They're bringing peace to a situation where there's been a lot of disruption. And maybe there's been interference in what you've been trying to build. Maybe somebody has been like creating blockages or problems in some way. You're overcoming it, and it looks like huge success, and you're really going to be known for whatever work you're doing. So this looks very positive here. Okay, what we got here? This is the Ace up the sleeve. 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. Yeah, I think this is what you have been dealing with. You've been feeling like the way has been blocked. You got somebody coming in who's helping with this. Somebody sees you need an assist. This could also be like your angels are coming in with an assist. They see something's been going on. Maybe you felt like you've been like kind of abandoned and off on your own. Yeah, look, you feel like, where are you guys at? Like, I don't see you here. You know, even the angel wings are covering the eyes. But it's like, no, we got you. We're covering you. We're all around you. We're going to help you take flight to the next stage of the game, to your new chapter, you know. But it's not about you really, you know, determining how that goes at this point. Look at the posture of the person. Their palms are open. They're relaxed. It's like, no, just trust, okay? This is the trust fall portion of your journey, Libra. In order to make your connecting flight, you got to do the trust fall, okay? You know, you're not constructing this leg of the journey. What you've constructed is going to bear fruit. You've done your part, okay? You balance the scales. Now you're getting an assist. I can also see this as Michael. Those of you who might feel drawn to Archangel Michael, it's like he's coming in with the assist. We're going to take you to the next leg of your journey, but you got to let go, all right? You got to let go because you've been dealing with some adversaries and maybe you haven't felt protected, you know, but there was something inside of you that was able to achieve some kind of great works, even despite not having the protection, you know, you overcame these challenges. And so now it's sort of like I feel this energy is turning around. It's like, all right, you might have gotten used to kind of handling everything on your own and having to stand up for yourself and work really hard for everything. But now it's almost like saying, you know, you can release that now. You know, that time in your life is over. You don't have to work so hard for it. Continue to pour into what you enjoy. But at the same time, there's help is on the way. That's what I got. Help is on the way. Okay. We'll let Libra see what is this health that's on the way for Libra. What does it look like? What health is coming in for Libra at this time? Death, the ending of the old cycle, the release of the old cycle. The endings bring rebirth. It also brings you health and longevity, okay? And I feel like that health and longevity is first and foremost coming in your career, coming in what you're building for your future, you know, the foundation of your future. It feels extremely practical. It's been totally informed by the spiritual, though, you know, and you've really been kind of having to operate on faith about your way forward and trusting in a new beginning that you haven't been able to see, but it's on the way. And it says death, mumia, God, the end of the universe, endings and rebirth, influences health and longevity. So I also feel like where there's been, you know, like the health of your financial profile has been lacking. I feel it's getting a boost, you know, it's something you can stand on. It's something you can build your future with. You know, things are being balanced out. You've been waiting here for a while, you know, but time's about to be up on this old cycle. And when it's up, you know, you're going to rise up into that rebirth. And that's the energy coming through very strongly here. There's something that endures on the other side of whatever is closing out now. It's the start of a brand new chapter. We see you are kind of in this place. You're letting go. You're trusting, you know, maybe, you know, but this was in reverse. So I have to say, I did turn it up right so you all could see it, but it was in reverse. So I think maybe this is the last piece, you know, for you to really trust that you're being held in this situation. And just let go, you know, and just continue to focus in the way you've been focusing and trust that the reward is coming, even though it might not be completely evident at this time, because help is on the way, right? Something's coming in, somebody is coming in to balance things out. It might be an investor. It might be somebody who wants to invest in the future with you. This just landed on my lap. What's this? Woo! Wheel of Fortune, Metatron landed on my lap. Metatron is all about transforming lower vibrational energies. So where the energy's been stuck, it becomes unstuck. Metatron also comes in with the Merkaba. And the Merkaba is the like vehicle that we travel in between the worlds. So it's like, you know, your chariot's coming, you know, you got your spiritual support team on deck, but there's also this turn in your fortune. This is very positive. It landed in my lap. It's going to land in your lap. And it says here, the recording angel. And so it makes me think, you know, we saw what happened back there. And we've also been paying attention to the work you've been doing. Don't worry, we got you. It says advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. And like I said, you know, things have been karmically balanced. Your biggest problem at this time is just feeling like you have to like work harder to make it happen. And that's the kind of the irony in it. It's like, no, you don't have to work as hard anymore. Just continue working in such a way that it gives you joy and it fulfills you, and, you know, keep building what really inspires you. And the more you continue to head in these directions, you're going to see like your health is on the way. Everything's about to get a lot easier. Where it's been rough, things are balancing out. Okay, any more messages on what this balance looks like? What are you bringing in? What is this turn with this Wheel of Fortune? What is it bringing, Libra? What's it bringing, Libra? Ooh. It's crossing. It's crossing the Wheel of Fortune, whatever flew out there. So let's see. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you've been in this place, you know, this scarcity consciousness. You've been in this place, you know, on a wing and a prayer. This thing's going to come in, you know, it's going to come in last moment and save your butt. You know, I got that. But it says patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. So you know what I'm saying? It's like word of mouth. The word of mouth is getting out, Libra. Wherever you've been, you know, trying to build something for yourself, make something happen, your time is coming. It's going to pop off and you're going to advance. It's very like business oriented for you. It's very much about what you're building for yourself. It looks like you're recovering from a time where maybe you suffered some kind of financial loss, where you were dealing with some kind of hard times. Things were a little lean. Maybe you've had to be very frugal, you know, very focused with your money. Maybe you haven't been able to have a lot of fun or treat yourself, you know, something along these lines. But where you've been having a challenge and you were dealing with kind of like outside interference that maybe was creating some blockages, I feel like, you know, things are being illuminated for you. Somebody's coming in that's helping things out. You might get like an investor. Somebody wants to invest in what you're creating, or, you know, you hit a really, big point of success in your career because more people are learning about you and what you're doing. It looks really good. You know, this is positive energy that moves you forward into a new successful cycle. All right, let's go ahead and do, let's just do these clarification cards here. I'm going to do some of these shadow and light cards. And yeah, you know, we got right here, we got the 9 of clubs. Like, wait for it. You know, it's you're kind of in this energy where you may have been a bit like a horse chomping at the bit, you know, like you're ready to charge forward. Got like big Sagittarius energy, like 9th house energy. I feel like you got that activation going on where you know where you want to go, you know what you want to create, you know what your vision is, you're inspired, you feel like you're very much coming into alignment with your purpose, you know, you're wanting this expansion, you're wanting to experience it. You don't want to feel held back anymore. You're ready to like charge ahead. I think you're really going to have the support that's needed come in. Yeah, but first there's like a moving away from an energy. And it's about following your heart. With the 8 of Hearts here, there's an old cycle that's coming to a close, and there's an investment in a new beginning. I also think this is a long time coming, you know, and you had to walk away from a lot of things that weren't fulfilling you to really align with what is fulfilling you. What we got here in the shadow. Yeah, you know, I think this is kind of what the problem is here, because we have the 3 of Hearts in the shadow coming up here, and it's over the Ace of Spades also in the shadow in reverse. So it's like everything that you are wanting, everything that you have been needing is on the other side of this letting go. You know, you really got to let go and trust that your healing is coming, that your moment of, you know, release and celebration is coming. There's this piece about having a hard time letting go of something, like something you're really holding on to. It's the hidden is in reverse. So it's making me think that you've been trying to really get to the bottom of something. You've been wanting answers about something. You felt like you haven't had. Oh my gosh, cards. Yes, I think that's the case with whatever this is. Yeah, and it's something you've been trying to balance out. It's like you've been trying to make a choice, but you feel like there's like this hidden element in play. This is kind of like kept things out of balance, but I feel like something's coming in. We see somebody's coming in to provide help. I think I want to know what kind of help are they providing here? You know, because there's something here that's prevented you from being able to end something to move forward. And it's like there's something hidden, there's something you haven't been able to see that brings balance to the situation. So this King of Pentacles energy, what is it that they're bringing in that's bringing balance to this situation? Because that's what you can't see right now. And it's what's preventing you from like kind of like letting go of the old cycle. Okay, there's a 7 of Spades coming up here. 7 of Spades in the shadows. So this has got big like con artist kind of energy. Sabotaging kind of energy. They're helping with some kind of sabotage. How are they going to help with this sabotage? Okay, so apparently this person knows about some kind of sabotage that's been getting in the way to your success. And they're going to come in and illuminate this for you in some way. They're going to help out in this situation. Maybe they see that you're really frustrated. Yes. Oh, ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. All right, what's this? Okay. All right. Yes. You haven't been understanding why are things delayed? Why haven't I been able to move forward with the 8 of Clubs landing on the floor in the light? You haven't been able to see this, but this is coming to light. You've been wondering, like, what is the holdup? Like, I feel like I've done my part. Like, what is the freaking holdup? The holdup is that, you know, sabotage. Sabotage. I just heard sabotage. It reminds me of that Beastie Boys song. Yeah, and where's the sabotage been? Well, this is what's coming to light. Queen of Diamonds energy, and this interference could have been around your business or your financial growth. This could have been due to interference from a Queen of Diamonds earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes, look. 3 of Clubs coming up in the shadow. That's the ships coming in. Blockage. Somebody's illuminating you about this. Also, I feel like with this Queen of Diamonds energy, with the King of Pentacles that came in, that's like the equivalent would be on par with that energy. This is your partner. So there's somebody you're meant to partner with. I'm seeing a lot of indications like business partnership, coming into alignment with somebody that you can like grow with. It can also be a committed partnership. There could have been somebody that was coming in between a committed partnership, business or otherwise, all right, as well. It was creating some blockage energy from things moving forward for you. This is being illuminated. Okay. So what is on the other side of that for Libra? Once this gets illuminated, they find out about this blockage, and it looks like they're going to get some assistance to get things moving forward. What comes in for Libra? Ooh. Okay. There's a, whoa. All right. A lot keeps landing on the floor. It's like somebody doesn't want you to see. Somebody doesn't want you to see the truth. Ooh, it's about somebody who created separation in a love relationship with 2 hearts, like 2 people that have been meant to come together, have been kept apart with this bent. This is what landed on the floor. It's in the light. It's what's going to come to light. It's what you haven't been able to see. You may have been wondering, why the interfering energy? Why the blockage? What has this been about? Yeah, it's something that has inhibited growth in the situation with the 7 of Diamonds coming up in the shadow. I feel like obviously growth in a relationship, okay? I also feel like it's affected your financial growth or has affected your security in some way. 2 of Clubs, you know, coming up in the shadow. You haven't understood. You've been trying to like figure it out. You've been looking at this. Why am I not seeing the kind of growth that I've been expecting? Like, what's the problem? Why are things just not going anywhere? It's like stagnancy energy. And I want you to see this. I'm not even looking at it yet. I want to see it with you guys at the same time. But you see how there's a crossing energy over this, this light card, okay? And behind it is another shadow. So it's like sandwiched in between shadow. But there's I feel what there's a past basis to this situation. There's some shadow of the past that's about this, that's like the basis of this situation. And it's related to a union, okay, with the 4 of Clubs. It's you coming into alignment with something that's meant for you. What's the crossing energy here? 8 of Hearts. So it's somebody who's trying to hold somebody back, perhaps from the past. Somebody from the past is trying to hold somebody or something back from either coming towards you or from you receiving something you were supposed to receive. It was meant for you. Could it be a Queen of Pentacles energy, or somebody operating in business, or somebody's partner? Okay. This is what's been held back. King of Clubs, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is coming to light, and this is being overcome. There looks like alignment here, but it was divided. Look, do you see the dividing line there? I want to know about this King of Clubs energy, don't you? Let's see. What's this King of Clubs about for Libra? Very independent energy, you know. When you're looking at King of Clubs, very, very independent energy. Fire sign is just, you know, independent as it is. You get fire and air together, though. You know, air can really feed the fire, right? in a good way or a bad way. It all depends. So this King of Clubs is coming up in the light, though. So let's get some clarification on this. What does this King of Clubs have to do with Libra? It looks like this is what's been blocked. So there's somebody you're supposed to connect with. And, you know, I feel like there's obviously some kind of love component here. We have the two of hearts, but be mindful. We also got the two of diamonds here, too. So this can be both, you know, something you're supposed to align with or someone you're supposed to align with on a business level. It's also in love too, okay? This has been blocked. Somebody's been working to block this. There's been active sabotage in your situation. It's being overcome though. Somebody's helping out in this matter. Yeah, you've been stuck with the 8 of spades in the shadow, like stuck. This has been hardcore. And look, what have you been stuck and held back from? Your Ace of Diamonds in the light, all right? What was ended for you, though, with the Ace of Spades coming up in reverse, look, the archangels are on it. Boom, in the light, this is coming back around. Ooh, and that message about it could have been a partner or partner from the past that had something to do with this. We see here the Queen of Clubs coming up in the shadow. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look. I think this person used to be involved with this King of Clubs. And there's something here. They wanted to sabotage this. They created interference in this situation. Maybe this King of Clubs figured out what was going on. Maybe this King of Clubs even stepped away from you to go toward this person and then realized who this person was. Now they want to, you know, they thought they were following their heart. It turned out to be a trap, you know. They're wanting to turn this energy around. Some of you, that's the story. It's an ex that's coming back around. Your blockage has been coming from one of their exes. We had Queen of Diamonds and we have Queen of Clubs, both in the shadow. So it could be somebody with strong earth and fire in their charts. And you could have been dealing with some mess on social media in relation to this. Could have also been dealing with fake accounts. Like maybe you've had some people spying on you, you know, intel on you, people paying attention to what you're doing or causing problems or blockages for you online as well through the channel of social media, because this is all in reverse. Damn, Libra. It's always some shit, man, right? What is up with that? 33 on the clock when I said that, but it's okay. You take that shit. You know, sometimes it takes some shit to make the flowers grow. It takes some shit to make the flowers grow. And I think that that's what you're doing, you know. You used it to grow something. It's like, all right, you know, if that's what I was going to deal with, you know, that's what I was going to deal with. If somebody's creating blockages, I just got to kind of like do my own thing, right? If you can't go anywhere, you start looking at like, well, where can I pour my energy? I think you really invested in yourself and something's coming out of it. Okay, let's see. What's this King of Clubs got to offer, Libra? What's going on here? This person, it looks like there's some kind of reroute and alignment happening here. What's this King of Clubs? Oh, coming up in the light. Okay, that's a good sign. I like to see that. And another light card. Okay, good intentions. So that's positive. Both crossing influences. This person's intentions are good. Ooh, it's a little divine play. Look at this. You got the Joker with the theory of 11. So this is like my equivalent of like the 1111 card with the theory of 11. It means like, just wait for it. You're gonna have the last laugh in this situation. Something is really being balanced out here. It brings you into alignment with what's meant for you. And I feel like it's something that held you back. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a cut of the deck energy, and then we'll get like an overarching theme for you. This looks pretty darn good. All right, be aware of this because this is in the shadow. You do have to be aware of something lingering from the past. Okay, a lot of a lot of the signs are getting this, that there's a test, but wait, there's a test. You know, and I feel like that's what the balancing of the scales is. It's coming in with that changing of the nodes of destiny. So be aware, there's a test. It's close. It's coming up on us here. But this is about somebody from the past, okay? Yeah, look at this. This is about a past love. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Ooh my God. Libra, huh? This is intense. Okay, so look, this is definitely about past love, okay? Got the Six of Hearts to the King of Hearts to the Queen of Hearts. Water sign energy may factor in here. I also feel with that water sign energy, it's really like you've been alchemizing this. You've been rising up out of this. This is the work you've been doing. You've been doing a lot of work around past love relationships, hanging out in that Scorpio South Node. This is what's being balanced out for you. We got King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. This is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? But this is also like past love energy. This is what, you know, has been really like something that you need to block this. You know, you should block this here, because this is something that's been purposefully trying to hold you back. Look at this. Look at this. This is something that has really been holding you back. It's like this promise, like this is going to go somewhere, like this is going to grow, we're going to go to the next level, this kind of thing, but never fulfilling it. It's almost like trying to put something on ice. This could be somebody from your past that you were involved with, or their person, that energy is coming through too, that sees that somebody's wanting to grow something with you here, but they're trying to stall it as much as they can. They're trying to cut it off before it comes through with the 10 of Spades here coming up in the shadow. And this isn't just like, they haven't just tried to cut it off, like brutal tried to cut it off. Like, this is not fair play, what's been going on here, but you're getting this. 10 of Diamonds. This is coming through. So big 10th house energy. Big 10th house, big goat energy. I feel like you are coming, you know, to the full fruition. You know, you're seeing the reward for the work you've done, you know, and this is like legacy energy. Like what's meant for you is meant for you. Nobody's going to be able to hold you back from receiving this. So there's big time karmic balancing happening for you here. All right, let's get one more card for y'all. We're going to get this super awesome future done. Yeah, you know, kiss up energy, front and center. You might have a test. You might have somebody come around that, you know, you might have somebody from your past come around that, you know, makes it sound like, you know, they want to invest something in you, but you might want to be mindful of what happened before. You might want to be aware of how, you know, it could hold you back, okay? And we also see that there's, you know, there's somebody who's going to try to come back around, and they have the potential to hold things up. Comes in as a Knight of Diamonds energy. So this could be earth sign energy trying to hold you back. I feel like there's been somebody who's been trying to hold you back that has fire and earth strongly aspected in their chart. They may come around and be back on their bullshit, you know? Yeah, they want to slow you down. Look, something's supposed to move forward for you. You're getting schooled about this right now. You're getting schooled about this right now. You have been not able to get to the other side because you've been dragging this behind you. And this may go way back. You may have known these people for a long time. These may be people like you went to school with these people or something, but you've been in this place between your head and your heart, not knowing what to do. You need to end this cycle. Remember, it doesn't need to be this hard, Libra. You can't keep trying to make something work. You can't take this load any longer. Do you realize if you just let this go, you don't let these people learn their own lessons, like let this go and you'll be able to get to the other side. And I think that you've been burdened by this, okay? But you're moving. Some of you are moving, okay? Some of you are moving on up. Obviously, with the 10 of diamonds, you know, coming up in the light. This is also like building with another, okay? So I do feel like where you were separated from somebody, you're being united with somebody, and you're getting to the other side of this, right? It's got a big like X energy, like somebody's ex has been interfering in something that has been supposed to have long been moving forward for you, but was held up until now. Okay, so let's find out. Overarching theme for Libra Collective for this particular supermoon cycle that's culminating on August 1st with the supermoon in Aquarius. Any other information for Libra? Yeah, woo, love it. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're moving forward here. Look at that. It totally confirms everything that came in. You don't got your head in the sand. You're ready for an adventure. You're ready to go for this ride. It's been a long journey to get there, but you're going to move forward. And, you know, ostrich medicine, check it out. You know, look up ostrich totem. Ostriches, when they're looking at where they're going, they'll move fast. They're fast and they're strong. They got a lot of power, you know. I feel like you're going to take off like that very quickly. We got the compass there. You know where you're going. You're trusting your heart. You're following your heart. This briefcase really makes me think like you're advancing on a business level, something you're building. It's got legs. It's going to grow. It's going to start moving forward very rapidly. And I also see where you felt lost or where you felt like you were never going to find that place called home. You're arriving there. Look at that. That is reminding me of that dark moon energy. So I feel like it really comes in. It gets kicked off with that Cancer, new moon that comes in, and then, you know, the light builds after that. This is sort of like, this is when it begins with that Cancer new moon. It's the closing of the old cycle and the beginning of the new one. It's you coming into a position of power and manifestation in your life, you know, of what you've been building, what you've been growing. But there is a partnership energy here too, okay? So it looks really good. Let me do a final cut of the deck here, and then we will be on our way. You shot for the moon, man, and you're going to hit the mark. And it also sees you coming into alignment with somebody, and it's interesting. Big Sagittarius energy. Look at the 9th house of your chart. Look where you have Sagittarius in your chart. You know, see what's going on in those areas. Something's been transforming here, okay, with that snake medicine in the back. You've been hoping for something to come into alignment for you with the wolf energy in the back there. You've been just purely going by instincts. I think you're going to move forward with this. You got 33 here. It's a building block for your future. Something's about to take off and you're going to charge forward. You might even go on some kind of trip. There might be some kind of travel involved, and it looks beautiful. Shoot for the moon, man. You're going to hit that mark.